Ready. Today reading unboxing Thomas and Annie. I found this at Target. Let's now unbox it. Here they are, Thomas and Annie. Speaking about the details so far. About the detail of Thomas and Annie.
Well, hold on. Let's see what you got today. You got quite a haul today.
Yeah, so
the Thomas and Annie.
technically they have Percy and Cuervo, which are part of Wave 2. Which doesn't make any sense at all because I already have a Percy, which is strange. I decided to get the Thomas and Annie pack so that I can have Thomas and Annie. I remember that Annie was one of the second diecast to be leaked on the Amazon page on Mexico when it first came out back in December of last year, which is crazy. Let's move on to Henry, the green engine. Here's Henry.
Hold on, I can't see Henry.
Henry, here's
Okay,
Henry.
all right.
So technically it's to get Henry. He's a darker green color. Reminds me a lot about season 5 Henry. Doesn't he too? Season 5 Henry. Thomas, Henry, and Oliver made at the Henry, James, and Oliver and Tilda made at the same factory by Bean V12A. There's Henry. So they even connect like this. They have magnets right here. So next. This is Henry's box right here. And someone that knows that in Wave 2, this color is the same as this one on Wave 2, so I got the Wave 1 box. Here is James right here, so now unbox James, the red engine. This face reminds me a lot about, what does James's face remind you of? Well, maybe with Thomas' character.
Let me see his face.
Does it remind you a lot about Donald or Douglas?
Hold it up. Oh.
He has a pointy nose. He has a sharp nose. Reminds me a lot about Clive Spong James. Like, all the engines had the same nose. His tender. Here we have his tender. And his magnet. So he and Henry. So I have him, Thomas, and Annie, Henry, and James so far. Here's Toby.
Let me see Toby.
Unbox Toby.
Your hands are in front of him. There it is.
Unbox Toby.
Okay.
Right here. Here's Toby. Oh yes.
Hold on.
Here we have Toby the tram engine, which is considered. I've seen Duncan Gaming give this a 4 out of 10 before. This is what I mean by the roof was put on backwards. This reminds me of Toby from Toby's Mega Train, the episode, the Railway Series story where Toby's roof is put on backwards. He's missing his cow catchers and side plates for some reason. There's Toby with the number 7 or so. I have engines with Toby with the number 7. And yeah. Now I have the entire Steam Team excluding Edward and Emily. The original Steam Team excluding Edward and Emily because those have not been spotted at the Target yet. So next we move on to the truck, the Troublesome truck. Here we have the Troublesome truck, the yellow Troublesome truck. This reminds me a lot about the Plero yellow Troublesome truck that came with Ryan and Skiff at some point. It's yellow. This face. Think about the face. Think about the face right there. It couples up to Toby, like that. There we have the yellow Troublesome truck. But yeah, this is what I consider to be the worst Thomas Wave 1 toy.
Let me see it. I'll show
This
you.
is Harold, the helicopter, which I considered his face to be Spencer the helicopter. Yeah, here we have Harold the helicopter, which is I consider to be weird. This is Harold. Like what? This is weird that they made Harold be like this.
Why is it weird?
Because it's a new.
Oh, he looks totally different, and his face looks totally different.
Yes, and they completely redesigned.
Are you
Birdie.
sure that's Harold?
Then it morphs like the OC. It morphs like an OC of someone's. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look. Does it say Harold on the package? Yeah.
Yes, it does. The face. It's missing that. It's strange that he's only has 2 propellers instead of 3. There's a Harold, motorized Harold that's in a Thomas and the Lion set and a Thomas Explorer set. There's a set where these 2 have plastic versions. Yeah, there were the windows in that set. Next, move on to Diesel.
Let me see Diesel.
There is Diesel. Diesel, the Diesel. This reminds me of a Take Along Diesel, the running board. This is like Diesel. It's like a Diesel. So this is Diesel right here.
Any comments on Diesel? Do you think he's well done or not?
He's well done.
Let me see his face.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
look at that eyebrow.
yeah. So technically, we have. It's strange that we have a Diesel button, and I have engines 1 through. I have engines. All the characters from Magic Road, excluding Edward. That's ironic that I have all these characters from Magic Road. Like these only made a cameo in the movie. With this, I have the Magic Road starter, the Magic Road characters like Harold, Thomas and Annie, Henry, James, and Toby. We have Diesel. Let's next move on to the Oliver, the Sagacious engine.
The what kind of engine?
Sagacious, which means.
What does it mean?
Here's Oliver. I remember when the image came out that Oliver came back. I was so excited for this to come out. Pretty sure he has a better face than Duck. Yeah, why does his face remind me about Duck's face? Like, Oliver has a better face than Duck's, doesn't he? Mm-hmm. I have Oliver. So, I'm so glad that I found him today.
You really hit the jackpot today.
Yeah. Here we have Toad, his brake van. Toad the brake van. There he is, Toad the brake van.
Let me see. We see his face. Oh yeah.
In Wave 2, there is a Scruffy in Wave 2. And a person Clarabelle, and a Diesel, and a red troublesome truck. Like.
Does Toad have 2 faces or just 1?
1 face.
Okay. All right. Why don't you line them all up so we can get scan a good shot of them all.
Yes. Technically. So.
Any final comments?
Yes, then like. I would say that Harold's kind of weird, a weird diecast, because it's strange that they made Harold, like, based on the packaging, they made him have black and red, and that they made him be completely redesigned. They have Edward in the Solar Animal multi-pack where it has a Thomas and Rosie with Animal and a Troublesome truck that has Animal Park lettering on it. That's strange that that's the only way to get Edward. So the cup says that's to put over together with, we get the Diesel together with the Troublesome truck, and I hope to see what's next for Wave 2, where we see Mavis, Charlie, Scruffy, Flynn Jr. They have a character called Flynn Jr. Like, they have a character called Flynn Jr., which is strange. The birdie is Seaweed from Timeless Engines number 33. I might use that for Seaweed, that birdie diecast, because he has the same number as Seaweed from Timeless Engines. Yeah, so there's this Henry right here. Now I have all of the engines from Wave 1 so far.
Right, so we'll be anxiously waiting Wave 2, right?
Yes.
Wash your hands out of the way.
And I might try to get some of the sets at some point and be giving them a track to run on, or we get rolling stock because I have all the engines for wave 1.
All right.
So
Until next time.
yes, and then these on the website called already have wave 2 on a website called Thomas Superstore. Waited till those come out at Target so that I could save up some money for the rest of them.
And you were able to get all these in one shopping trip at
Yes.
Target, right?
Yes.
Excellent.
I'm planning to do the same thing as last time. Plan as if the Toby Henrietta is to give that Toby cow catcher some side plates and leave this as the original one. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.